A lot for the rest of the day, and the mic died in 7th hour. It's like, ah. I like this chair. I want to get it. I got a clicker. It has buttons. It has laser pointer built in, and then it has a button that allows you to. It's red. It has a button that like makes the PowerPoint go black, so you can take it away, and then it has one that like goes into the PowerPoint or comes out of the PowerPoint into a presentation, and then I got the connector for my laptop. And when my MacBook Air is plugged in to a projector, the MacBook Air screen shows you like the presenter's view of the PowerPoint with a timer and all the slides and the main slide and what's up next. That's kind of cool. And then I showed by 7th hour, I got a video of the Monty Python's skit on argument. You should watch it. It's really funny. My kids laughed, so they understood some of the humor. I was worried that all we'd hear is the laugh track on the thing because it was the television show, but they actually laughed with it. It was nice.
The humor can be out there sometimes.
Very logical. It's like math humor. All right, ready? This is gonna be good. Is it sent in? Okay. How long is it?
17.
Okay, so bad. Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Silver Tuesday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
Dragon Balls!
There's only one.
That's the number 3.
Stars look a little big.
They've been supersizing their value meals.
McDonald's?
No. Oh. Just their value meals. Alright, we have a StarCraft game for you today. Very busy day on Monday, so we could not get you one.
It took me an hour to get home.
Did it? Because of the rain?
15 minutes.
The rain?
I don't even know.
Me neither. I actually hit traffic on the way home,
it might have been
too.
like that time of day, or I don't know.
It might have been. I actually hit traffic on the freeway.
Is your car okay?
Oh, there was... No, traffic's okay. It's alright. But there was nothing on the freeway to, like, justify why we were getting backed up. It's just, it must have been timing? I don't know. But I think I stopped working at, like, 9 o'clock yesterday. I forced myself to, like, go to bed. I'm tired. All right, we have a mirror matchup for you guys today, and hey, there's Terran on the screen, so that means it's a TvT. We are on lovely old Akilon Wastes, and Iron Sparks, as soon as he's done with his yawn, will introduce those players.
In our bottom right corner, we have our red Terran, Dxo.
Dxo, yo!
And his opponent, the blue Terran, Manthero, who's entered this game.
Go Manthero.
A.K.A. Uchigal.
Uchigal. Uchigal.
A.K.A. Phoenix Zero.
Too many names, man. Too many names. Let's just pick one. Just settle down. Gotta settle down. All right, we pulled up the HUD for you guys today. Today we're gonna pull the HUD up for you. Now.
Well, you know, sometimes I don't.
No. Blue SCV is making its way into Dxo's base, doing a bit of scouting. He has one past the barracks that's being built at the ramp. And both players, the barracks, should finish almost at the exact same time.
This one's done first.
By a second.
Seconds count.
I mean, that does kind of allow the orbital command to get out faster. Manthero is deciding to go with that orbital command, and he does have quite a bit of an advantage on that. It's not huge, but he will be able to call down a mule. He'll be able to call down that mule, which, I mean, a couple seconds for a mule is like another 30 minerals.
Seconds can count up to 60.
What happens after that? Do they die?
They go on to a better
Do they, like, recycle and they go back, like, reincarnation?
They go into a minute.
I like Minute Orange Juice. That stuff's pretty good.
And then only they can count to 60. Then they go into an hour. They can only count to 24.
What are you going to do after you get to millennia? Eon. How long is an eon? I don't know.
Quick expansion coming from...
Was that a bunker?
Yeah, it was a bunker by Dxo.
Alright, so we had a bit of a bunker rush by Dxo, but because Manthero is expanding like Iron Sparks said, able to force a cancel.
I think the bunker was in reaction to it, but since the Marina's already out,
it might have been an attempt to block the command center from being built, but he just kind of missed it.
I'm gonna guess it was because this has already had some progress on it, so it's probably a reaction.
All right.
Looks like Dxo is going to expand on his own, however, taking the safe route, building out on the high ground, because he knows that opponent already has at least one Marine.
Yeah. So let's see. Back at the base, we do have a bunch of barracks going for Manthero. It looks like he's going to go maybe just bio or maybe marine tank, which is always which is the classic matchup. I don't know if it's the best matchup, but it is the classic matchup.
I think everyone should just go Vikings. No, I changed my mind. I think everyone should just go Ravens.
You could actually do that. You can actually inflict damage with Ravens, which is good. Ravens are.
And then if that doesn't work, everyone just go BC.
Oh, I love going all BC. It's like a big old star battle. Oh, it's awesome. All right, second orbital command for Manthero is finishing up. We have add-ons going for his barracks, and down at Dxo, we have his second orbital command. We do have a factory on the way, so we have a little bit of a deviation between the two players' builds. And here we go, landing of the natural command center. Going to be able to bump up his income. So, I mean, right now, Iron Sparks, what is the income difference between the two players?
About
500? Around double?
Well, he just did a little drone transfer, so we're going to see that pick up in a bit.
All right. So, I mean, it's just for a little bit, maybe 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds that Manthero has had mining time there. And it does look like we are getting a starport, so we kind of have a Destiny Cloud Fist build, the 111 from Dxo. Scan reveals it, though.
But you know, it wouldn't have mattered because there's already a missile turret going up.
Yeah.
Even before the scan.
Yeah. We do have a missile turret up at the main. Nothing at the natural, though.
But there are these Marines standing guard.
True. And let's see.
They're even looking in different directions.
There's the missile turrets going down right now. Yeah, they all got each other's back. Another missile turret near the front kind of watches the door and protects against another side of the command center. And it looks like we have double engineering base going down for Dxo, so it looks like he might be going maybe augmented bio army, something from the factory or the starport, or he might have just gotten the starport early to get out medvacs.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the case. I mean, he is making a tank right now, but, you know...
Good defense.
He's really going to want the... That's sad. That's sadness right there.
Oh, that poor SCV. I am the one who built this building, and I should have finished it where I wasn't stuck, but I'm an SCV.
It's a tough life. But you know, if Dxo really cared about him, he'd pick him up and move him.
He could, but who cares? Just an SCV.
I care about... You have to care about the little people in
I
life.
care when it's late game and he's taking up one supply. That little jerk.
Well, then you
that
just
little
get the tank
greedy
to shoot
SCV.
him.
Yeah, you could just tank him. Alright, we had another scan. I think it was dropped down on Dex's base. No, actually, Manthero. He kind of just sees that his opponent has more barracks. Doesn't see the switch out, so we do have double pumping of medvacs. I wonder if we'll see maybe some widow mines or something from that factory.
Doubt it.
I do know, and when we play, which we haven't played in a while, we should play. We're both busy. We should both play StarCraft now, because studies show
I don't remember how to play this game.
that people who play StarCraft or other challenging logic-type real-time strategy games improve their mental cognition.
Oh, so I should be excellent. I play Dota all day, every day.
I don't know if that counts.
Why not?
It might count.
It's from a strain of RTS.
I guess it could count. Yeah, you should be brilliant. Get on that.
I am brilliant.
A little egotistical.
Haven't you seen how bright I am?
But your room is really dark.
Exactly, I have to counteract myself.
You gotta balance it. Yin yang.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We have a mass up of Dxo forces behind his wall off. Tanks, Marines, couple medvacs mixed in. Manthero is sending down a scouting Marine. Never mind, he's just gonna hold there. Something's shooting. Rocks. Alright. We do have a war games practice on this rock pile.
You know what I find interesting?
How do machine guns break apart rocks?
No. He's shooting this rock.
Yeah.
But expanding up here.
It's a mind game. I don't know. Now it looks like they're all worshipping the ramp. Oh, heavenly ramp!
Double
We
expanding.
don't know why you're here.
But little Manthero is not going to sit behind long.
Well, I mean, both players are... I mean...
And you look at these upgrades. One's already done.
They're
Two's
both
on the way.
playing. They're both playing a macro game. I mean, they're getting their upgrades on the way. They are building up their forces. They're making sure they're staying on top of their expansions. Supply is... I mean, considering how much they have right now, I would expect the supplies to be higher.
But like you said, I think they're both focusing on their macro game right now.
Which, I mean, both players are gearing up for a longer game. I hope it's not too long. I don't know. I mean, they're both kind of building the same configuration. I don't think Manthero is getting tanks, which is okay. If you have stim or you have medvacs and you can do some drop maneuvers on the tanks, you can get rid of that. We do have, what, a Marauder, 2 Marauders down there for Manthero. The upgrades are really what's going to help him against the tech that Dxo has. And it looks like Dxo's building a planetary fortress. I feel like I haven't seen one of these in a long, long time.
Well, the thing is, this one is a little bit more exposed, whereas this one you can break these this rock tower.
You can seal that off, make a nice wall that'll give you some protection, and also you have that ramp down from your natural, and that's not a terrible position for that tank. It's going to be able to protect that expansion next to that chasm.
You know, it's a weird word.
Chasm?
Yes.
I love that word, just because it's a weird word.
I don't think that animal liked it.
Well, you know, it's just dinner.
Is that an ultra?
I think it's a mammoth. I think it's an ultra.
I think it's an ultra.
How do ultras have bones?
Don't
They're
they have
bugs.
bones?
They're bugs. They have exoskeletons.
You're an exoskeleton.
Nope. I am a mammal. Go ahead, say it. You're a mammal. Yes, I am a mammal. You're a mammal too. We're all mammals. Except for Snowball the Mike. He's a mecha.
A mecha?
Mecha. Alright, what do we got? We got more barracks going down to help with supply. Manthero actually is supply blocked right now. No supply depots in sight.
You know, barracks don't help with supply.
No, you think they would, because that's where all the troops stay.
But what I was actually going to say, I like that he is building more, because I know whenever I play Terran, I'll like build my original 3 or 4, and that's it for the rest of the game.
You get your 4 barracks, and you're like, I can't get enough troops that... Oh yeah, I guess I could build more. There's no cap on barracks.
But you know, he is also gearing up towards +3 attack.
And I did just notice that he does have a second starport down as well.
Yeah.
And he is getting a tech lab on that, so we might see some higher level tech, maybe some Banshees, maybe some Ravens, or...
Ha.
I don't know if we'll keep our eye out for the...
No one uses those units, but we do have some movement coming from Dxo.
And you know, that's a pretty intimidating army. What upgrades do we have so far?
We have
1 attack?
0. He's working on... Who are you?
He's working on 2.
Working on 2 and 1 for armor.
Alright. And it does look like we have...
And we're also working on 1 for vehicle.
It looks like we got Banshee tech on the way for Manthero.
Yes. There's the Banshee.
Alright. This will be interesting, guys. Looks like the Red Army has positioned itself on the high cliffs next to Manthero's base. SCV's just slowly building it up. Just twiddling his drill thumb. Not a care in the world, just building a command center.
But you know his army's right here.
Now, the advantage that Manthero is going to have is he does have the high ground, so he gets a little bit more vision on this battle when they do engage. We're going to pull away a couple of the displays. No? Okay. And here we go. Tanks are positioned at the low ground. We do have a stim from Manthero who's moving down the ramp. Because of the upgrades and just the sheer amount of units he has, he's able to break the tank line extravagantly. Tanks are now gone, and it looks like the only thing left are going to be a couple bio units and medvacs. The medvac that picked up the units is blown apart by the Marines on the ground, and Dxo's army is... It's a technical term for crushed. You can't bring up the HUD again, can you? All right.
Actually, the entire... Before that battle, I was like, how do I zoom out again?
You know, what I would expect from Dxo is much lower supply. What is his supply in? Is it SCVs? I know he has the 4 bases. 58 SCVs. Where? Oh, no, I'm looking at Manthero, I'm sorry. He does have tanks on the way. He's got Vikings, got a tank, Marauder, and a couple of I guess he should have... I don't know.
I think it might be the Thors bringing up the
Here we go.
supply.
Now it is Manthero's time to break against the wall that Dxo has. First supply depot is going to go down. We're going to zoom out to give you guys a whole view of the battle. The Thors are easily getting sniped by Manthero's forces. All 3 of them are now down. He's in the base, and now we're actually seeing a supply dropping below the 100 mark. We do have those medvacs that were originally there. Looks like they're going to try and drop on the army. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work.
It's because it's not.
It's not working at all. It looks like the natural does go down, and that just supply block Dxo for just a moment. And I think because all those SCVs got slaughtered, that's actually what helped him. The Banshee is now moving up under Cloak to help do some initial damage against the Thor. Thor is going to go down. Woo! It's always sad when a Thor goes down.
It's like Thor was here.
And we got the GG from Dxo, and Manthero takes the win. That was a pretty clear-cut... that felt like actual war. Like, we're going to bunker down and take your attack. We pushed your attack back. Now we're going to go through and kick your butt for attacking us
Like,
in the
I think the thing was Dxo, he had decent unit composition. I just don't think he executed as well as he should have.
You know, how many barracks did he have? I mean, it didn't feel like he was able to recover. I think if he decided not to go Thor...
2.
He would have been able to recover. I think...
2 barracks.
You know, even if... Because he had those 3 factories, I think if he had gotten tanks out and setting up a protective tank line behind that wall that he had outside his natural, that would have saved him.
Like, I think even if he had went more tanks in his initial push and gotten those sieged up and ready, he would have been able to take out Manthero's army.
I mean, if he had... I think if he had 5 tanks positioned behind that 3 tank line that he had when he initially attacked Manthero, I think he would have been able to wipe out the bio ball that Manthero had.
That, and there's also the upgrade disadvantage he had.
Yeah, that's huge in mirror
pretty
matchups.
Much maybe 3 was finished to 1.
Yeah. All right,
and
guys.
2 armor to none.
Leave a comment down below on how you think the game went. What do you think Dxo could have done to taken out Manthero? And what do you think Manthero could have done to maybe win faster? I mean, that wasn't a bad game. An 18-minute in-game time. That's not bad. That's normal.
I think the only thing he could have done better was just attack.
I mean, drop behind it? I mean, he crushed his opponent who was barricaded at the main border, and he walked right into his country.
Yeah.
So sad. It's like World War II. All right, guys, comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe, favorite.
Send us in your replays.
At SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. That email address is down below in the description. You can hit all the buttons as your way down there. Again, thanks for watching. Send us your video, and we'll see you some other time this week. We're not making any guarantees. Good luck, have fun.
GG.
Are you gonna do Wednesday?
Replays. Send your replays.
Send your replays, please. We'd really love to have your replays. Let's use best.